Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike Chu, a physical therapist. And yes, I am your alternative healthcare career coach. Tonight, we're going to be talking about how to find your alternative healthcare career by attending this awesome, live event this coming June.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
What is going on, my Facebook friends? If you're watching live, please comment live. Watching on a replay, please comment replay. Hey, we're just getting fancier and fancier. I got this fancy camera now, right? We used to just use my this camera here in the computer. Now we have a fancy camera now. And we have a tripod. I hope you guys can see it. It's a tripod and everything like that. So, sometimes you don't have to start big, right? You just have to start small, start where you're at, use what you have, and then eventually grow from there, right? But tonight, we're going to be talking about how to find your alternative career by attending this live event, because this live event has really changed my my life. Not only because I've attended that awesome person, listened to that speaker and everything, but I've actually met awesome friends. Not just regular conference that you go in and then you leave after, you just get your CEUs and blah blah blah. But we've developed some friendship, not just friendship, but real family. But before we dive in to some of the people I've met there, I just wanted to read this special encouragement for you today. Well, it's too far, right? We got the fancy camera now, right? But I'm just going to read it now. It says here, you already know what it feels like to give up. Now let's see what happens if you don't. A lot of us here, I'm going to say it again. You already know what it feels to give up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens if you don't give up. I'm going to put that down here. It's a very short quote by, it doesn't say who wrote this, but it's a very, profound quote. We all know how it feels like to give up. We all know. Everybody gives up. Oh, I just give up. I just surrender and everything like that. But what will happen if you don't? A lot of us here in our alternative career, we are like trying to look for alternative careers, and they're like, "Oh, I just give up. I don't know." Well, guess what? Don't stop. Just keep going. You are going to fail. You are going to be rejected. You are going to be pushed down, talked down, or whatever. But guess what? Just don't give up. All right. So speaking of not giving up, we've got a special guest that we're going to ask him, the stuff about what really happened when he attended this awesome conference. I'm just gonna read his profile here. All right, so our guest for tonight, we all know he's a physical therapist. His name is Dr. Carl Javier Carlin. He's a very good-looking dude. I was this good-looking before all this happened. My wife said, "Hey, when are you gonna interview Dr. Javi again?" I said, why? Is he interesting? Yeah, aside from him being interesting, and he's also good looking. And I said, well, what the heck? I'm also good looking. And I told my wife, hey, I look like him too one time, right? My wife said, okay, I'll let you go too. So yeah. Well, let's go back. Javier Carlin is a physical therapist. Boom. We all know. His alternative career is a marketing and a coach and a consultant for healthcare businesses. So he's marketing an agency called Clinic Hero. Gosh, Clinic Hero. We need all heroes in the world right now. You know what? Not just a regular hero. If you are a therapist right now, a lot of us here were like, hey, people here work heroes work here, in the community. When you go to the community and there's like a sign, heroes work here. Well, guess what? You are literally a superhero, my friends. If you are working right now in a nursing home, outpatient clinic, whatever, home health, you are literally a superhero because we are dealing not just in a regular disease. We're dealing with not just COVID. We're dealing with musculoskeletal plus COVID plus another stuff like anxiety and stuff like that. So I like Javier Carlin's agency called Clinic Hero. So anyway, let's go back to his introduction. So he has this marketing agency called Clinic Hero where he helps healthcare practice owners gain clients using paid advertising agencies. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Dr. Javier Carlin. What's going on, Javi?
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? So,
I love your show. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun. I'm just like getting hype in the back, like, oh, this is so good.
Well, thanks again, man. I mean, first of all, thank you very much for coming over. I really appreciate you every time you come in. First of all, I want to interview you because my wife likes watching your beautiful face, man. So.
We look the same. I don't know what she's talking
Right?
about.
I mean,
we look the same.
We didn't plan this, right? We have the
Glasses.
same black shirt. See, I'm like, yeah, I'm good looking too. I got an
That's
eyeglasses
right.
too and a hat. I feel like I'm trying hard to be cool like you, man. So, well, anyway, could you please tell us who you are? What do you really do, man? And how did you find your alternative career and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, again, man, Mike, thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure being inside of this group, inside of this community, and it's just so amazing to see what you've built, and the people in here are also amazing. So funny story. So basically, I am a physical therapist by trade, and I graduated. I believe it's been 3.5 years now as a physical therapist. And I've been through this really, interesting journey early on where I had my cash-based practice right out of school. I was working full-time, but had that as a side hustle for about 9 months. And then that was going really well, made a significant amount of income on the side. And that was great, right? That, and kind of like just even going back further in time, the reason I was able to do that was in my third year PT school. I invested in a mentorship program with my mentor Greg Todd, and then I went to a conference, and it was in May of 2017. It was called Smart Success Physical Therapy, and that's how I was able to start my side hustle confidently right out of school. Now, 9 months into that, I got offered an opportunity for a business residency where I actually went to my mentor's practice over here in Tampa Bay, did that for about 6 months. The idea was, hey, I'm going to gather all this knowledge, all these skill sets, go back to Miami, where I'm from, and open up my own practice. So at that time, I got offered an opportunity to actually partner up 50-50 and open up a third location. It was a really a great deal. It was hard to pass up. So I did that, and I built a clinic from the ground up. I was there for 2 years. And recently with, everything going on, I had a lot of time to think about what I really, really wanted for my life, for my family's life, for the people that I wanted to serve. And I made a tough decision to actually pursue my passion, which is online digital marketing and consulting for healthcare business owners and helping them gain more clients. So basically, I extracted everything that I learned from my journey right out of PT school through opening up several businesses and growing businesses to now helping others do the same. And it's been quite a journey. It's been 2 months now since I decided to go full time into this alternative career. And it's been going really, really amazing so far. I absolutely love what I'm doing. I absolutely love the impact that we're having. And that's how I got to where I'm at today in the most shortened, condensed version possible.
Oh wow. I just can't imagine I was just talking to Javi, several months ago, and then he was like still doing his clinic and everything, and now he's venturing out. So I don't know what if you heard what Javi said, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching live, comment live. Watching on a replay, please comment replay, especially on YouTube, because we're doing this on YouTube now, right? We want to grow our channel on YouTube. Well, anyway, I like what Javi said. He was gathering, absorbing everything with all those experiences, and then now he's using that to improve what he has right now, his marketing agency. So wherever you at, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're planted, God will put you in a certain situation, whether it's a good or a bad situation. I'm sure Javi had a good, a situation there, and he said it's a hard decision. But wherever you're planted in a home health situation, planted in a nursing home, in an outpatient clinic, wherever you are planted, grow from there. Water it. The grass is greener where you water it. Now, will you keep watering that water? Guess what? It will eventually grow. You will have, you get rooted there. You get the fruit of your labor. And that's what Javi did. Grow from there and then gain those experience, because those experiences that you're going through right now, those are just nothing. It's not meant for nothing. It was made for you to be stronger. It was made for you to share that knowledge. And that's what Javi did. The knowledge that he's gained, he's sharing it now. So let's go back and ask Javi, where you at, Javi, the good-looking dude. So my wife was just telling me to highlight him. Somebody said live. Thank you very much for those people who are watching live. Javi, so when you attended this conference, what did you feel? I mean, now was it a good conference or just a regular conference? I mean, could you please tell us?
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you. So this was, again, like I said, in my third year PT school. So I hadn't been exposed to a lot of other, healthcare related conferences. But when I had gone to, I think it was Next, right? It was a couple of student conferences that I went to while in PT school. So I was expecting, very similar type of event, where you go to this event, there's different rooms, you're, going in there and getting taught on a specific subject. And it's very much school type of feel, right? Where the coolest part is the networking, the conversations you're having with people from all around the country. So that's what I was expecting, right? And oh my goodness, it was completely different, right? It was completely different. It was really one of the most amazing experiences at any event that I've had. And this was the first of its kind. This was back in 2017. Then there was one in 2018, then 2019. Unfortunately, last year it got canceled, but this year it's back on, right? It's back on. And really what I can say about the conference itself, Smart Success Healthcare, is that you go in there, expecting to learn, and you do, right? You learn an incredible amount of knowledge. You gain a ton of knowledge and extract a ton of wisdom from the people that are speaking there, right? And the beautiful part is that you're there with other people in healthcare who are there to really take their life to another level. Right. And you're seeing all of these people, all these speakers on stage that are, some of them just one step ahead of you, some of them a little bit further along, but they all started exactly where you're starting today. Right. And the possibilities that we're able to really experience and really open our minds to is absolutely incredible, where we now start to become inspired, encouraged, and we start to realize that we're no different from anyone else. Right? That we can also pursue anything that we want in life. And the neat part about this is that everyone there, right, is experiencing the same thing with you. And you're starting, and everyone, and just the amount of energy and excitement around the possibilities is contagious, right? And I mean, it's so hard to put into words like what that experience is like and what it actually feels like to be there. But it's not your traditional, this is how I can compare it to, right? We have traditional schooling, which all of us went through. sit in a classroom, teacher's lecturing, you're taking some notes, maybe you're texting, maybe you're falling asleep, whatever it is, right? And then we have the party. We got education, inspiration, and entertainment all at the same time, like we're doing right here, right now, like Mike Chua does in this incredible AHC show every single week, right? We have a good time, we put some music on, we create an experience around this learning environment, right? Which allows us to really expand and take everything in so much more while we're having a great time. Right. So that's an analogy there that I can throw out for you, and the difference between the conferences that I've gone to before, right, and then this one that's happening. I believe it's June 5th and 6th.
All right. Are you gonna bring your cat there, man?
You saw my cat.
At least you're not
Always hanging
yeah.
out
At least
back
you're not
there.
the. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat. Whatever filter. Well, anyway, thank you very much. I like what the Javi said there. You know, you're there not just to learn. You're there to also enjoy. You're there to also entertain, and you're there to also meet up and mingle with newfound friends. You know, I mean, I would have never met Javi.
Yeah.
You know, if I wasn't without Greg Todd, I would have not met all this awesome group of people in our group without this amazing conference. So if you guys are really wanting to find your alternative healthcare career, ladies and gentlemen, and not just finding that alternative career, just networking, networking with different people, because this is not just, a PT conference. It's a healthcare conference wherein you're networking with not just a regular PT. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong being a regular PT or regular OT person or whatever, a PTA or a CODA. By the way, there's PTAs and CODAs there, by the way, and there's registered dietitian. The person I sat with last time I attended was a physician, a pediatrician, right, Avi? There was a pediatrician there.
Yep.
And some chiropractors. You're going there to network because your network is your net worth, ladies and gentlemen. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with? So I went there. It really totally changed my mind, because people were like business owners, CEOs of the companies, some managers in their own clinic, regional leaders, and stuff like that. And if you are looking for a job, like, guess what? You just ask that person, hey, boom, could you help me out? That's where I met David Bailiff. Gosh, I mean, who doesn't know Captain D? There's a lot of people that you're going to meet there and just enjoying time. And it's not just during the day. You're meeting them up in the evening, meeting them up along the hallway in the hotel and everything. So it's just amazing. You meet up with Javi's cats there, and stuff like that. So, Javi, I know you're a busy man. Any last parting wisdom, and how can I help you, and stuff like that, in your thing. So I mean,
Yeah.
any last parting wisdom for our friends?
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, right? It's just kind of taking a step back and realizing, where am I at right now, right? And am I happy where I'm at, right? Am I happy in my current situation? How long have I been in this position? And if you're happy and if you're content and you, like what you do daily excites you, awesome, right? Keep doing that, okay? But if it's the opposite, right, and you start to question yourself, and it's like, man, like, yeah, it has been months, it has been years, right? Something has to change. And you can literally decide today to make that change, but it's so much easier. It's so much easier when, number one, you figure out what you want, right? You find out why you want it, and then you take an action as soon as you're in that state of, I'm going to go after it, right? So whatever that action might be for you today, whether it's starting your business tomorrow, whether it's reaching out to that person that you been fearful of reaching out to, right? Whether it's purchasing a ticket to this incredible conference to really allow yourself to step up to the plate and take your life to the next level by doing something different, right? Because that's the only thing that's going to allow you to have a different life, right? To have a different career, different profession, to have a different, really a different outcome, right? Is doing something different. Because if you continue to do the things that you've always done, then you're going to continue to get the things that you've always gotten, right? So really kind of take a look at yourself. Like for me personally, right, it was challenging to leave everything that I had built in a really great position in a amazing company, but I had to really do some soul searching internally and figure out, well, what do I want for myself? Like, what makes me happy, right? What do I want my life to look like? What do I want my family's life to look like? Like, what do I want for me, right? And the path that I was going did not match up with what I ultimately wanted. So I had to really make some decisions, right, to change it. And it wasn't easy, but I did it, right? But it's all about making that decision in the moment when you're feeling it. And just know that if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you're at that point where you want something different, you have to make a different decision, right? So go after it. You're capable of doing everything and anything that your mind can conceive, right? And sometimes you just need the right people around you, encouraging you, inspiring you, right? And giving you that energy, motivation to pursue the very thing that you know you're destined to pursue. So one of the best ways that I know to do that is to put yourself in that environment with like-minded people who are also there for the same thing. And when you do that, my friends, incredible things will happen for you in your life. And that's how I got started 3 years ago, right? Like Mike was saying, a lot of the people that we associate with, a lot of our friends that we gain from that conference are all doing amazing, incredible things. And we would love to see you there too, because you never know what your life could look like 3 to 5 years from now if you do.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I was just writing everything down, everything that Javi was saying, because you got to write things down in order for it to become a reality. Even during the conferences, there's a pen and paper, there's a pad there. Greg would recommend you gotta write things down. He would say that, right? Write this. So he's gonna do that to you. But because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you actually write things down, ladies and gentlemen, it becomes a reality. And well, going back to what the Javi said, he said, "Are you happy with your current situation right now? Can you say now that you are happy and content? I mean, there's nothing wrong being content. It's a godly word, that we gotta be content with what we have. But are you happy? Are you happy going to that job, not really wasting time. You're taking care of patients. What I'm saying is that are you happy going there and not being stressed out? I enjoy what I'm doing right now. Another thing that he said is taking action. If you are not happy with what you're doing, with the results that you're having right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're not taking action. You're just being a wandering generality. You're just being a zombie, like, just like, a zombie, Walking Dead. Like, you're just wandering. Most of us here in the group, we're just wandering. You got to be meaningful, specific. You got to be specific with what you want to do, ladies and gentlemen. Javi became so specific that he's done this. He had a goal in mind, very specific. Okay, I'm going to do this now, and then boom, I'm going to start my own agency. Well, guess what? That's what he's doing now. And doing something different, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't attended a seminar lately, in a conference, or if you've been attending a webinar or a seminar, but you want something different, you want a change, well, you got to change yourself too and do something different. Attend this class. It's not my seminar. It's not my what you call this. It's not my live event. It's somebody's live event. It's Greg Todd's event, but we're endorsing it. Why? Because it literally changed my life. It literally changed my life. I mean, it has improved, obviously, not only myself, but it improved my bank account. It has improved my relationship with my wife and my kids. It was the first time that we went to Disney World. Because of this event, I was able to go to Disney World during that time. And then one more thing here, or two more things. associating with the right people. Who are you associating with? I like that. I like that. Javi, thank you very much again for your time. I know you're a
Yeah.
very busy man, and it's really nighttime there. Again, where can we reach you? What's your website, man? I mean, for those people who wants to reach out to you, and then also your group. You got another group, right? So could you please share that?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks again for having me. So basically, if you ever want to chat, if you have any questions, just send me a friend request on Facebook. Send me a message. I'm always happy to connect. We do have a couple Facebook groups. One is more established. It's called Facebook Marketing Strategies for Healthcare Experts. And basically, what we're doing in that group, in a week and a half, is we're hosting a 5-day challenge where we're doing a Facebook group launch challenge. So it's for healthcare experts like every single one of you who are looking to start and launch your first or next successful Facebook group for your local community, or for if you have a virtual practice, etc., to really serve the people at a high level, but also allow you to grow your business with that method. So we have that group. We also have and we're doing that challenge in a week and a half. And we also have a group called Online Advertising for Healthcare Businesses, and that's for those who are looking to gain clients using paid advertising. So we have a couple of groups there that you can find us in. Those are the best places to find us. Instagram at Dr. Javier Carlin. You can go ahead and follow me on there and send me a message.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Javi. Appreciate you. Hey, you got to do that challenge. You'll share it in our group, so that way I can be challenged again too. All right. Again, thank you very much, Javi. Appreciate you. Check him out. Go to his website or Instagram. I don't know. I don't think I have an Instagram, but I don't even go there. Check his Instagram out, Dr. Javier Carlin. Go to his group. He's got an amazing group, amazing challenges, by the way. I would always reach out to him. Hey, am I doing this right? He'll be like telling me the truth. All right. So before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, always remember the word FAST. FAST. Letter F. Letter F, find friends that will push you to your next level, because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with? Tonight I hang out with the awesome Dr. Javier Carlin. He's like a physical therapist, marketing guy, and everything like that. So you hang out. You be specific. Join the SSHC conference, right? You know what's the next letter on the word fast? It's letter A. You got to learn how to take action. All this stuff that we're doing, it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do you good or even heavy if you don't take action. Take action. Reach out to Javi, Dr. Javier Carlin. Go to his group, Facebook group. Join the SSHC Live. It's going to be amazing, right? I mean, you're going to have the FOMO, the fear of missing out. Greg is going to follow the basic social distancing precaution. There's so much stuff there. So you check it out, all right? You know what's the next letter? Is letter S. Shoot for the moon. Why? Because if you keep shooting for the moon, you're going to miss it, but you're going to be landing with the stars tonight. I landed with a star named Dr. Javier Carlin. And last but not the least, letter T is you actually teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, that just like Dr. Javi is, you're actually understanding it more. If you really want to find your alternative healthcare career, you got to teach it. That's what Javi is doing. He's teaching an alternative career, how to be better, how to market stuff, right? So you got to learn how to teach it. All right. Again, without keeping you too long tonight, again, we will see you again. What is today? Thursday. We'll see you next week. Same time, same channel. And we will see you again, my Facebook friends and YouTube friends.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.